to ptpioneer.com, your #1 resource for getting started in the personal training industry. Today we're going to be doing a certification, or like a certification review. It's the NPTI Personal Training Certification Review, otherwise known as the National Personal Training Institute. And it's not so much as a certification, but actually like a personal training diploma, which is very unique within the industry because everybody offers certifications. And this is much more in-depth than just the certifications, so they actually call it a diploma. So they don't just offer you like workshops and flashcards and videos and training manuals and textbooks. They don't just offer you that, but it's actually a full curriculum, similar to a college course with a lab, and you actually have to be on site in one of their various locations that they do these trainings for these diplomas. So let's get started with the general information on NPTI, so we can see if this is the right certification for you. Obviously, if you're just getting started out, there's a lot of options out there and it might be overwhelming, but the next thing after this video you should do is check out my website. I have a total guide on the top 10 certifications, and NPTI is included on it, so you can see the exact perfect one for you when you're getting started out in the personal training industry. I also have study guides and discount codes on my website, so you guys can save some money and it'll be a lot easier for you guys to study, as well as other reviews and comparison articles, so check out the link down below. NPTI has been around since the year 2000, so they're a relatively newer certification in the industry. And as of right now, 2016, there are 30 cities that offer these training courses in order to become certified or get your diploma from NPTI. Since they've only been around for 15 years, they're not the most well-known in the personal training industry. I've actually talked to some employers and they've actually never even heard of NPTI. So that's something you might want to be careful of, is you should ask your potential employer what type of certifications they accept and which ones they prefer as well, before you go spending a lot of money, especially on this one, because this one's pretty expensive. So the entire course is about approximately 500 hours of on-site studying with one of your professors. So it's a lot more than recommended for a lot of personal training certifications. This is equivalent to pretty much over a year of courses, and most certifications you could study between 3 and 6 months pretty much to get in order to be ready for the test. Just like other certifications, you need some prerequisites. They require you to be 18 years of age, have a high school diploma or equivalent, and be a citizen of the United States. And one of the cool things about this diploma is that you don't need to get recertified. Just like other certifications, every 2 or 3 years you need to get continuing education in order to get recertified. Once you have your diploma, you have it for your life, which is kind of cool. Typically, the entire course depends on by city, but overall the average price is about $6,000, and that provides you with a CPR card, so you get CPR and AED training as well, your study materials, your entrance to take the exam, as well as a gym membership at your location where you're studying. They also offer a type of payment plan, so you can pay off the $6,000 in chunks, which is kind of cool. They have multiple different options for you to be able to complete your 500 hours. One's a 6-month course, and that's the average one. They have different times, such as mornings or nights, 5 days a week. They also have a 1-year course, where it's only on Saturdays, pretty much all day Saturday for a whole year. And let me break down the 500 hours and what you're going to learn. So 145 hours is devoted to building progressive exercise routines for clients that have different goals and different needs. And 50 hours is simulated training sessions, which I think is awesome because some people just do book study and get certified, and then once they get thrown into a situation with a client, they don't really know what to do with the client because they're not used to actually, a simulated personal training session. So it's all book learning and then it's apply it right away, and that's difficult for a lot of people. There are 100 hours for studying physiology, biomechanics, and anatomy, and the last 100 hours is devoted to nutrition advice for your clients. So yeah, one of the coolest things about this is you get a whole ton of hands-on experience. So if you're a kinesthetic learner or a visual learner, these 500 hours are going to be super helpful for you compared to just like reading a boring book, and then trying to pass a test. A lot of people don't learn very well that way, but this way the information is going to stick with you. So in conclusion, NPTI is a great certification. It's kind of in between a certification and a full 4-year like bachelor's degree in kinesiology or exercise science. It's somewhere in the middle, so this diploma is not as valuable as a 4-year degree, but I think you learn more than a typical certification. The only thing is that a lot of people don't recognize this even as a valid form to get hired at their gym, and which is, I think, is weird, but maybe it's because it hasn't been around for that long. It's only been around for 15 or 16 years. But other people actually prefer, and they say they prefer, certifications such as NSCA, NASM, or ACE above anything else, even a college degree sometimes, which is kind of whack, but that's the way it is. So overall, I think if you're just getting started out, I think getting a certification is probably a better idea just because it saves you, like more than $5,000. And the study materials are fantastic. They do, like NASM and ACE offer fantastic study materials as well. You don't get as much hands-on, but they do offer live workshops. But overall, you have just as great of a chance of getting a job as a personal trainer having one of these higher certifications such as NASM or ACE or NSCA. Even compared to this diploma that costs $6,000, I think it's a great idea, but a lot of people don't have that type of money. And if they do, they're going to get a full college education. So that's just my 2 cents. I really think the certifications are a better option, especially if you're strapped for cash. You still learn a good amount of information, and you don't have to spend as much money pretty much. But next thing you should definitely do, check out my article on the top 10 certifications so you can figure out which one is right for you. I also have lots of articles on how to get started in the industry and comparison articles and other reviews, as well as discount codes and study guides. So it's a must check out. Check out the link below to go to PT Pioneer, and please give me a thumbs up if this video was helpful for you guys. Thanks. For study guides and discount codes on some of the top personal training certifications, head to ptpioneer.com. The link will be in the description down below. I have a step-by-step guide on how to become a personal trainer, how to make a lot of money once you are a personal trainer, and much more essential information on getting started as a personal trainer for you guys to check out. Until next time, guys, happy training.